Good morning. I want to do a little informational video today over um, Echinopsis Cactus. I restarted the video because my birds are in the background going crazy, but I've covered them. They're still doing what they're doing. I guess they're excited that I'm talking. Anyways, I have a lot of experience growing the epithelium cactus, and that's what brought me to the Echinopsis cactus. If you know anything about epithelium, you know there's a lot of different really pretty hybrids. At one point I had over 150 hybrids, but I had to move, so I had to deplete my collection. Through the years I found the Echinopsis, which is a different kind of cactus. I mean, it's very odd that it produces the flowers that are very similar to epithelium cactus, but the actual plant is very different. The epithelium, you typically see them growing in hanging baskets or pots, but their growth isn't prickly like this cactus right here. And this one's quite prickly. I've had some that are not so much. So it just depends on the hybrid that you're growing. This one is watermelon, and I chose it to do this demonstration because it's obviously covered with babies, and I need to get those babies off because I sell them. So I'm not seeing any blooms on it, although I haven't seen this actual one bloom yet. And it's obviously a very mature plant. The buds are different than this. I should have brought another one in to show you. But these are definitely not buds, these are babies. You can tell they look just like mom, only really, really small. So what we're gonna do, if you acquire one of these plants and you see all the babies, you can pop them off to share or sell. And like I said, actually these are pretty soft. Some of them you won't want to pop them off your fingers because they'll stick you. I'm going to go ahead and use my pruning shears to pop them off, just to be on the safe side. Okay, these two I'm leaving them on because they're real tiny, and the bigger ones we're gonna go ahead and take off. That one's not too big, but they're big enough. Just kind of, you don't want to damage the plant doing this, but you just easily nudge them and they'll come off, they'll fall off. Okay, we'll get this guy out right here. And that one, of course, too small. Leave him on, he's still little. This one, we'll go ahead and take him off. And we'll take this guy at the bottom off. He's already got roots going. Okay, so basically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 still on here. We're gonna leave them and let them get bigger. And the ones that we've taken off here, we've got 3, 6, 8. Okay, 8 babies. This will make 8 new plants. And I dug up some old pots from the sunroom. Obviously, I don't have enough, but I'm going to show you what you do. I get potting soil, like Miracle Grow, and I mix a little bit of perlite in with it just to make it more of cactus soil, because you want your plants to drain really well. So I didn't mix a lot of perlite in here. I mixed a little bit. You just fill your little container up. With these, I don't use rooting hormone. I suppose you could. With the epithelium cactus, like here's an epithelium that I rooted or started this morning. With these, I do use the rooting hormone. Okay, so as you can see on here, some of them already have roots coming off. which is great. If you want to use rooting hormone, go ahead. But like I said, I never do, and I don't have any problems with them rooting. So I don't really bother with that. Just, that's all you do. It's that simple. You just take them, stick them in the middle of the pot if you can find the center. And from here, what you're gonna do is, I put them in direct sun. I guess you could root them in, in the shade, part sun. But they really do enjoy the sun, so I just root them that way. Had no problems. And the heat from the bottom heat, I keep them on my back patio mostly. The heat from the bottom will help to, I'm talking about the heat from the porch will help to heat up the bottom of the pot, which is going to heat up the soil, which is going to help your roots form. So that's my reasoning for keeping it out there, and they just seem to like the sun, so it works for me. So these are watermelon, and earlier I rooted up some pink and white ones. I'm not sure the name. They're really, really pretty. So that's about it. All you want to do now is let them grow. You can add a little bit. I would not add any fertilizer until you know that they are growing and rooted. And the way you're going to be able to tell is right now, if I were to put my hand on there, obviously it's not attached to the soil. When it is attached, you won't be able to move it. So that's how you know. It will just, they'll just grow more in diameter, and after about a year, when they reach about close to the diameter of this 4-inch pot, you will have a blooming size Echinopsis. So I hope this helps someone understand that these are very easy plants to grow. And the flowers, I don't have them to show right now. I have a lot on my website. You can look. And in my Etsy store, also Dancing with Nature, you can see how beautiful the flowers are. So anyways, hope you have a great day, and I hope I helped someone out.